KCUK, Suck Rapids Taint Plowed, the spouse station.
The weather in the greater Suck Rapids area.
Baby, if you've ever wanted some better loving than me, I'm in the living room listening to Get BBC. The KCUK is me. Got tired of packing and pounding by you. Asked him out and all that pig and play. Maybe you and me and him were meant to be. Just maybe think of me once in the pile. The KCUK
is Tom. Did we do it right? It's Tom?
Yes.
The KCUK is Tom. How is it going, people? We've had quite the good break from all of you mean pieces of shit. So, I love how Corey thinks his show is on a GTA radio station. I never said that. Don't go putting your stupid lies in my... It's already early for you to try to careen this show with your lies and bullshit, King of all divs. I just want that publicly stated. All right. That's all I actually had to get to. I don't really care about anything else, if I'm honest. What's
Fair enough.
What's happening? Yeah, show's over, guys. All right. Well,
okay.
I want to say I think that might have been our best one. All right, have a good one, everybody.
Cheers.
KCUK, Suck Rapids Taint Plowed, the spouse station.
The weather in the greater Suck Rapids area.
I'm just kidding. We're not going to let you off the hook that fucking easy. You're going to get exposed to fucking Luke and Tom and me and every other bullshit. How's it going, Bullshit Brigade? That's you, Tom, and Luke.
I'm good. How are y'all doing?
Luke. That's my name.
Yeah, is that your name, Luke?
Yeah, just in case you forgot.
Jesus Christ. Is this the great just contributions we can accept on this show with Luke?
Always.
Being I'm
That's
Luke.
what I do.
I hate you.
I blame you, Corey.
Why? What did I do?
I mean, you had him on the show to begin with.
Oh yeah, I guess. I mean, it does kind of sound like my fault when you say it like that. I don't really like that about it, but it does kind of sound like my fault, just a little bit.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
Just Corey adding to the chaos factor.
Yeah, well, you gotta have a little chaos in you. I'm interested to see how this show goes tonight. I'm not gonna lie. I have a little bit of I think heat stroke or something. I don't even know. It's real bad. So we'll see. For those of you who don't know, I'm in Texas and it's fucking balls o'clock hot out here, right? And I went to Sam's Club, and I don't like to go to Sam's Club all the time, so I buy enough provisions so I only have to go once, 1.5 times a month, right? And this includes
1.5 times. Just say twice every 3 months.
Well, sometimes it's not. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes it doesn't average out to. Sometimes I make it once in a month. Sometimes it's twice in a month.
I
was averaging down just to make it a statistic because I know how fucking I know how. Can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you lying?
No.
What can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear me and you two, and then my fans.
Yeah, Tom is basting like a ginger pig in his apartment right now. Why didn't you spring for the condo with air conditioning?
I didn't think about it. This is the problem when you go house shopping or condo shopping in the spring. You get a false sense of what the apartment's really like.
Yeah. Is that what happens?
Yeah, if you guys can't tell by my blackout curtains, they're fucking barely working. So
sounds like a tied up hooker in Corey's closet. Just what it sounds like to me. Chris, don't try to do one of these complete your own fantasies with my actions, all right? Look, I have way too much smoke to get tied up in that. First off, I would never tie up an entire hooker. I would sawzall her and keep her in different places.
That's how you do it.
You don't get charged with a full crime if they only find a femur, I'm told. By Luke, who now lives in Wisconsin, is an expert on that now.
If you live in Wisconsin, you know serial killers.
Bird Collector says, really? You don't have AC, Tom? What the fuck? I have AC in my garage.
I do have AC. It just happens to be not in the office / spare bedroom / studio.
Why don't you just buy like one of those fucking like portable ones?
Yeah, it's in the mail, dickhead. It's coming next week.
Is it? Did you actually buy one?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm not poor.
Yeah, but like you're stupid. Why is it in the mail? You could have just gone to a shop. You're like, oh God, it's so hot and it's going to be for the next 2 weeks. Let me mail order an AC that'll arrive in 3 weeks. You're gonna have it in time. You're gonna have it in time to keep your fucking Thanksgiving dinner nice and frosty, you asshole.
First of all, the ones you buy at the store, you got to worry about the exhaust. So then you still have to have a window open. So then you still cause, hot air.
Did you get one of those one of those up on the top that you just install in one unit then, or what?
What's that?
Like, so, okay, but they all have to have an exhaust. Or did you get one of those hanging ones that's like its own thing then, or what?
Yeah, the chill well 2.0, where it's all just a single unit. It's basically like the same size as like a small.
What is it called?
Speaker.
Chill well?
Yeah, chill well 2.0.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna look this up.
Look this up.
Stop it.
Yeah, Luke, just stop being at all.
I can't imagine that this works for a product that's $100.
It's not.
I'm looking
It's not
at it right
$100.
now. I don't know. The Chillwell 2.0 says $89.99.
Oh, shit.
Well,
Did you get
How
fucked,
much-
Tom? It's
What's
just a
that?
little tiny one though. You got the bigger one probably.
no, I got just 2 of those. Because then basically if you have one in this room, plus then the air kicking in from the main hallway and the main.
You just
Source
pour
of it.
water into it? Oh, this is not going to work, dude. I'm sorry. I hate to burst your bubble, but these ones never fucking work.
Says the guy who doesn't have one.
No, I've had like do you remember the like absolute hell and furnace that my living room would become in the summer months in the townhome in Hopkins?
Yes, which townhome in Hopkins?
Both of them were like that. They were both they're actually the same exact building design. So
I know they were, but one was south facing, one was north facing.
it didn't matter. They were both fucking ovens in the living room. Either way, we're hiding in the fucking rooms like fucking gophers.
One of them had delicious Middleton. I remember that.
They both had delicious Middleton, as a matter of fact. Speaking of that, I've upgraded. This is kind of sad news. Very hard news for me to take, and in a very hard event is I dented and cracked my flask last week. And it's weird to me because I've had the same flask since forever. You remember my generic little fucking flask? My buddy gave it to me as like, it was one of those like fucking groom's gifts as his wedding. And I've had it for fucking ever. And I fucking gave it the underhand toss to a buddy by the pool. He missed the catch, hit the concrete, split wide open. So,
Sad day.
right.
What a fuck.
Right. So I had to go get another flask, right? Now, normally, I'm a big piece of shit thrifting fucking hibbing monster where I'm like, who cares? Cheap fucking whatever flask, right? But then I thought about it and I was like, I had that flask for almost 20 years. I feel like I can spend a little extra money on a flask and not feel bad. So check here. Hold on. I'll grab it. I'll get it for you.
Fucking sad day when you lose a fucking flask.
Oh, man. It was like, I don't want to say what a horrific alcoholic I am, but I feel like I was more like torn up about that flask than I would be about like my grandma dying or something. Like a family tragedy didn't hit me like this flask did. Okay, so check out.
Don't worry, Corey. I will definitely call you a whore and an alcoholic.
I was really worried about that, Tom.
Like a horse.
Is the heat scrambling your fucking brains? Because you're off a beat right now. Simmer down. Why would you wear all black when you knew you were just going to be in a sweat box for 2 hours?
Well, because the sun's not actually beating on me, and it's not like the lights are going to affect me this much.
All right, well then do some jumping jacks.
Don't tell me what to do.
Let's get your cardio up.
I'll get my cardio later. Don't you worry about that.
Uh-huh.
Sounds like a threat.
Uh-huh. So you got. You're sounding as bad as Luke right now.
Oh, am I? I'm as bad as Luke. You're the one that's like, I'll get my cardio in later. Don't worry about me. Blah, 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 blah. Check it out, though. Texas Flask, baby. I know, right?
How much does it hold?
I don't fucking know.
Nice.
8 ounces?
Yeah, whatever. I think 16. Yeah, whatever. What's this? 8, 12? Whatever all the other ones did. It's
Got
just wrapped in
protective
leather that's
wrap.
cured. And then I also found this. This is kind of crazy. This Glenlivet Scotch, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's aged in rum cask called Caribbean Reserve. And so it's a Scotch, but it's aged in rum. They were getting rid of it, and this bottle was $10.
No fucking way. How do
Yeah.
you keep finding those deals? That's
No,
how you found
dude.
that Middleton bottle.
Oh, dude, you just have to. Well, Middleton, you go to Total Wine.
Yeah, didn't you say you found a bottle up in northern Minnesota and they were like, nobody buys it, you want it? You bought it for like $50 or
Yeah,
something?
yeah, that was me and Wells. We also got
Fuck.
what else did we get there? There's some other like super rare booze that like
Jeez.
Barclay something. There's some other like Scotch that hadn't. I think it was an Irish whiskey. It hadn't been on the market here in like years. Pretty great.
Fucking lucky bastard.
Yeah, man. Hey, you know what? It works.
Hold on. Luke's saying that you're the lucky bastard, yet he's in the home of fucking alcoholism known as Wisconsin.
Mhm.
You can find cheap booze,
Not
even
cheap.
top-notch cheap booze.
We're not talking like top shelf stuff. We're
The
talking,
voice of Joshua Joseph says, "My dead peepaw left me his meth pipe in a heated redneck argument. I dropped it and shattered it. I'm a piece of shit."
fuck, Teapot's got to be rolling in his grave.
Yeah, dude. He didn't
I mean-
like, look. He didn't give you that crack pipe to just fucking drop. You're supposed to cherish
Meth pipe.
that.
Meth pipe, not crack pipe.
I think you
Totally
can
different.
smoke. I think you can smoke crack out of a meth pipe.
I really don't know.
Why wouldn't you at that point?
I mean,
Good,
why would
good
you?
point there, Luke. Good
I
point.
mean, if you're doing one, why wouldn't
Oh,
you do
good
the other?
job, good job, Luke. You're almost as bad as Tom.
You really think there's junkies that have separate pipes for everything? Like, well, this is my good
Yeah,
meth
this
pipe.
is my
That
good
one's my
meth pipe.
crack
Yeah,
pipe.
that's true. That's true. Yeah, you know what? Fair.
Yeah, that's it. Because that's what I really think is that all meth heads and crackheads have good hygiene and etiquette. Fucking,
Well-
how many of them have HIV because of fucking dirty needles? Get the fuck out of here, Luke. I know what the fuck.
Wow.
They don't
They're
have
going
multiple-
for.
They don't
multiple
have-
pipes. Is my
Jesus
point. I don't
Christ.
think they're differentiating.